So they were climbing, a group of climbers. He wasn't alone, and they had lots of Sherpas there with him. So it was a lot of people. What happened? What happened? Did they all die?
No, no.
No?
They saw a line. They saw a line of footprints.
Maybe it was one of the Sherpas.
No.
No? Maybe it was a tiger.
The footprints were 33 kilometers long. How is it?
33 kilometers long?
I mean centimeters.
Oh my God, what is it? Godzilla? Even Godzilla doesn't have a footprint that big. Good morning, little Glory.
Good evening.
Good evening, huh? Is it evening there? In Jakarta,
Yes.
Indonesia. What time is it in Jakarta, Indonesia?
8:19.
8:19. Oh, it is PM. Yeah, it's AM here still. That's because I'm on the other side of the Pacific Ocean from you. Very far. Very far. More than 12,000 kilometers. And here we are on Zoom. I saw your Facebook videos. What were you eating in that box? What was that? A hot dog? A sausage?
Forgot. I don't know.
You were sitting in school and you had a little box and you were hiding behind the box and you were eating something. It was very colorful. Was it like a sausage on a stick or something? A hot dog or something?
I don't know what it's called.
You don't know what it's called. You know what a sausage is? Do you know what a hot dog is?
Yeah.
Was it like that?
No.
Was it sweet? Was it a dessert?
It had mozzarella in it.
Oh, it had mozzarella cheese in it. Well, that sounds good. Me like a cheese. I like a cheese a lot. I have a big block of cheese in my fridge. So good. So good. How you doing?
No.
Are you packing? Are you going on a holiday?
No.
Are you moving?
No.
So what's with all the stuff behind you? You have pianos and bears and boxes. Holy meatball. That's not on your bed, I hope.
That's in my bed.
That's on your bed. Do you sleep on the floor?
There's another bed. I'm sitting on it right now.
You have two beds in your bedroom. I see, says Mr. Trevor. All right, Gloria, you ready for your earthquake test?
Earthquake.
That was the title of our book, our pre-intermediate CEFR A2 level. Yeah. So we're going to do the same thing as we always do. We're going to talk about two topics that we had during the term. One was about amazing animals, and one was about street food. So I'll ask you some questions about that to get warmed up. And then we're going to read those strange stories. The Fens tiger, about that story, and about Eric Shipton's encounter with the abominable snowman, the Yeti. Remember that lesson?
Yeah.
Of course you remember, because you prepared everything and you're all ready for the test and you're ready to go. Right?
I still don't believe the Fen tiger thing.
You don't believe the Fen tiger? I don't either. I was going to show Hannah a picture. I found the picture that he put on the internet of the supposed tiger in England. It's not a very good picture. It's really, really kind of foggy and can't really make out what it is, but it looks like a big black dog or something like that walking across the street into a field. I don't think there's a tiger there either, but we're going to read it anyway. That's why they call it strange stories. Right? Because it's strange. I don't think you're going to see any tigers in England running around the streets.
No. I don't believe it.
No, me neither. I don't believe it either. All right. So topic 1. Ready?
Yes, maybe.
Maybe. Animals. Do you like animals? Why and why not?
I like animals because some of them are clean and can be owned or trained.
Domesticated is the word you're looking for. Animals that can live with people are called domesticated animals. What do you call
Uh,
animals that cannot live with people?
Wild?
Wild. That's right. Wild animals. That they live out in the wild. They live by their own rules. They don't like living with people. You think you can live with a raccoon?
No.
Dudley does. He's got a raccoon. Yeesh. It looks like the raccoon's always trying to bite his head off. It's a crazy raccoon. It's a crazy raccoon. Yeah. What animals do you think are the most amazing? I know what you're going to say.
I think cats or a shark.
Cats or
A shark.
a shark is amazing, huh? Why is a shark amazing?
Uh, wait. I think this is because
Because he can bite your arm off?
no. Can sharks be trained?
I don't think so. I've never seen a trained shark before. And as far as I know, even like the fish worlds, the sea worlds, all those big aquariums where they have dolphins and things like that and seals, I don't think they've ever been able to keep a shark in there, like a great white shark or anything like that. I don't think they don't survive in those captivity places. I think. And I've never seen a tiger shark or a bull shark or a great white in an aquarium before. Because you can with dolphins and orcas, they can live in the sea world, but not sharks. I don't know why. You think if the tank was big enough, but they don't like it. That's for sure. The orcas have, according to statistics, have never attacked a human in the wild, out in the ocean. They've always stayed away from people. But in captivity in sea worlds, they've killed a few people. They're trainers. So they're clearly not happy with being in an aquarium. That's for sure. So, no, I don't think we can train sharks. I'm pretty positive you can't train them. But why would you think they're amazing? What is it about them that's pretty amazing?
They
Where they hunt? Their size? What?
they hunt.
They do hunt. They do
Where
hunt
do
for
they
sure.
hunt again?
What do they hunt?
Like fish or what?
Sharks?
Yeah.
I think the big sharks, they hunt just about everything because they'll definitely eat a dead whale. So they'll eat dead animals. But
Ew.
yeah, they do. You see them on videos where there's a floating whale because it's all full of gas because it's dead, and sharks are eating away at it. And I know in whale hunting, often when they would catch a whale and they try to get the whale up onto the boat, it's tied up on the side of the boat. Sharks would be eating it all the time. But they eat everything in the ocean. Fish, of course. They love to eat fish. They eat seals. Yeah, I've seen
How
it.
about turtles?
I know they try to eat turtles, but sometimes the turtle shell gets stuck in their mouth, and then they're in big trouble. I've seen a video of that. But they eat penguins, they eat seals, I think they're stingrays. I think they'll eat just about anything they can get their mouth on. They're not too picky. What's bigger and stronger than the sharks?
Whale,
Which whale?
blue whale.
The blue whale? Oh, the blue whale is the biggest. But whales don't. Well, no, like some whales do humpbacks in them. They go up and they scoop up all the fish in one big bite. But a lot of them just eat like plankton and stuff. They don't eat other big fish. Whales are pretty safe. They're like in that dolphin family, right? They're mammals. They breathe air. It's the orcas, the killer whales. Those are the kings of the ocean.
Oh yeah.
The black and white ones. And they're really, really smart. They're amazing because they work together as a team to hunt food.
An orca can kill a shark.
They do. They attack killer. They attack great white sharks. They eat sharks. They eat their livers. It's like they know where the liver is, and that's what they eat. Yeah, pretty disgusting. But no, sharks. Killer whales attack sharks. Yes, they do. Nothing can beat the killer whale in the ocean. They are the king of the ocean for sure. Just like on land. What do you think the king of the land is?
Lion.
That's what everybody always says, right? King of the jungle, even though he doesn't live in the jungle. But they're not the biggest. Tigers are big. The Siberian tigers are bigger than the African lions.
Siberian tiger.
The ones that live up in Russia and northern China and Mongolia, and they live in the snow. They're bigger. But they live alone. They don't live with a pride. Like they don't have family members. They're isolated. But even with the tiger and the lion, can you think of another animal that might be bigger and stronger?
Land or the ocean?
Than the land. So I don't think the lion is the king of I don't think he's the king of the land. I would bet on another one.
I don't know anything else.
You don't know anything else, huh? What do they have up north in the Arctic Sea, Arctic Ocean?
Huh?
What do they have up north in the snow?
Polar bears.
Polar bears.
They're the king of the land.
I would, but if I had to bet, if you had a big lion in a cage and a polar bear in the cage, and they were gonna fight, I would bet on the polar bear winning for sure. Polar bear is like 3 times bigger, 4 times bigger. They weigh like 1,000 pounds. They're huge and they're very strong, and they can catch seals and they can catch small whales. Yeah, I would take the polar bear. I think he's the bad boy for sure. Of the carnivore animals. I mean, there's the elephant. That's the strongest animal, but elephants don't eat other animals, so don't think he would do anything. But for sure, the elephant would be the most dangerous. Yeah. Why are cats so amazing? What do they do besides smoke cigars?
They can.
What can a cat do?
Or
It can work, huh? Do you ever see a police cat?
For a police cat.
Yeah, or CNI cat. A bomb detecting cat.
Dog is also amazing.
Yeah, dogs are one of the most amazing for sure because they can work. They work for farmers. They work for police. They act as security for your house. They could probably even babysit.
They can babysit.
Probably. I've seen some pretty cool videos where the dogs are watching the kids, and if the kid goes near the railing or somewhere's dangerous, the dog will bite his pants and pull him back into the house.
Right.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. And they make good guard dogs. Yeah, dogs are definitely one of the most amazing animals for sure. They're all
Yes.
pretty amazing. Even the lions and tigers, they're amazing too. How they rule their worlds. But cats, what do they do? They don't do anything. They just sleep and eat, and then they eat again, and then they sleep again. And when they want food, they make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
I've never seen a trained cat before. Which animals do you think are the most dangerous to humans?
Hmm. Crocodile, lion, and cheetah.
Cheetahs, yeah, cheetahs. You're not gonna outrun
And
that.
because they can attack you and or harm you.
Yeah, lions definitely dangerous to people. Crocodiles, if you're washing your clothes in the river, be careful. Crocodile might come up and snatch you. They're very dangerous. Which animal do you think kills the most people every year?
Um, um, I don't know.
Mosquito.
Wait, mosquito.
Yeah. The mosquito kills like almost 1 million people a year.
I hate mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes, huh? Mosquitoes. Yeah, well, yeah, you wouldn't think that the mosquito would be the number one human killer, but it is. Do you know why?
Why?
No, you don't know why?
No.
Because of disease, right? It carries malaria,
Oh yeah,
and it
yeah.
kills a lot of children and a lot of older people. It's mostly in Africa is where most of this happens. But even in Indonesia, some of your mosquitoes can be dangerous, right? Because they carry a dengue fever.
Yeah.
I had dengue fever once. Not fun.
I have one of those like bug killers thing, a net thing.
Oh, you have a mosquito net?
Yeah,
Hmm.
to kill them.
You mean like the racket that you zap them? They blow
Yeah,
up?
and it like makes a sound.
Yeah, it zaps them. And it blows them up or something. Those little rackets are awesome. I love those. Yeah.
I mosquitoes.
No, mosquitoes are a pain in the beep beep, that's for sure. Yeah, hippos are really dangerous too. Did you know that?
Hippo.
Hippos are very dangerous.
How?
They're very territorial. They don't like it when you get close to them or close to their family areas or their eating areas, and they attack people. They kill a lot of people every year, especially like fishermen in Africa, where they get too close to where they are, and then the hippos will turn on the people and attack them and kill them.
Mm.
And they'll even attack your boat. And they're really fast in the water. It's amazing. There's some videos on YouTube if you type in hippo attacks, and they have some videos of the hippos attacking boats and different things. Oh my God. They are probably the second strongest animal in the world next to the elephant. But you don't want to mess with them. No, 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 no. And they like to beat up crocodiles.
Eh?
They like to beat up and pick on crocodiles. Crocodiles don't like hippos, but they share a lot of the same areas where they live. So often the crocodile gets in trouble, gets too close to a hippo, and the hippo flings them around. I saw an elephant pick up a crocodile too and swing him around in the air, throwing him all over the place.
Aduh.
Because the crocodiles sometimes will attack the snout, the trunk of the elephant, because the elephants will drink water. And when it's in the water, the crocodile doesn't know better and he's not too smart. And he bites the elephant's nose. But then the crocodile's in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble.
Aduh.
Mm. Topic 2. Ready?
Yes.
Maybe. Street food. Let's do some street food. Yeah, you like street food. Now, I'm not talking about McDonald's. You had street food the other day in school. I saw you. What types of street food do you like?
I like nasi goreng and
Fried rice.
ayam. Bubur ayam.
Is that chicken?
Yeah, chicken.
Chicken. Bubu.
And bubur is like
That's the white bread with meat inside?
rice with water and then I don't know.
I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of street food. Oh, you know what else I remember in Jakarta of the street food that was really good was the satay.
Oh yeah, I like satay.
Yeah, the satay, the barbecued chicken and pork and lamb.
My mom loves satay.
She makes satay?
No, she loves satay.
Oh, she loves the satay. Yeah, with the peanut sauce. That is a very popular one. I remember down the street from the school I worked at, ILP, this place would open up every night on the side of the road, and they would make so many. They had bucketfuls of satay. And I don't remember how much it was. It wasn't expensive. But we'd buy like 10, 20 of them every night many nights after work. And oh, it was so good. It was so good. Nice peanut sauce. And what is it?
Huh?
Well, when you bought the satay, there was something else they put in with the sauce and the satay. What was it? It was like it wasn't a potato. It was something else with it. But I forget what it was. I like rendang too. I like rendang too.
Oh yeah.
That's good too. Nice tender beef. What types of street food would you like to try? Do you remember any of the ones in their lesson, or some that you've seen on TV? Maybe. What would you like to try?
I haven't tried in my country. Pet neck.
Pet neck.
Tempeh.
I don't know that one. Tempeh with a T. Tempeh.
No, PEMPEK.
Pemket. Okay. So what is that one?
It's like deep fried fish cake.
Okay. I don't think I've tried that one either, but it sounds familiar. Pemket. Sounds really familiar, but you haven't tried that one, but you'd like to.
Yes.
Okay. What about those Mediterranean or Mexican where they shave off all the meat on the side and they wrap it up in a bread with nice vegetables and lettuce and everything? Call them like kebabs or something like that. Would you like to try those, or tacos?
I have ever tried tacos. It was good.
Yeah. Where did you have a taco?
Taco Bell.
And Taco Bell, yeah. They are tasty. I did go to Taco Bell's once and had some. I would love to eat the street food tacos, the ones they grill up right there on the fryers or the grills and put it all together with the nice pita breads. I would like to try that. I think that would be delicious.
Yes.
I had some tacos here, but it wasn't street food. It was a restaurant. It was called Tommy something. And I ordered, it was a set of 3 different tacos with the soft shell. They were really, really good. Really, really, really good. Next time I go downtown, I'm gonna order some more. They were so good. I think I would like Mexican foods, Mexican street foods. I think I would like that. And the guacamole. And I definitely saw some really nice kebab style wraps in Turkey. That looks really good. I'd love to visit Turkey. That whole Mediterranean style of foods really appeals to me. I wonder what they have for fast food in Japan or street food in Japan.
I don't know. I have never been to Japan.
Neither have I, but I'm wondering what they would sell on the streets. I'm sure you could buy some sushi everywhere.
Oh yeah, sushi. I love sushi.
You love sushi? Ah, there you go. Do you think street food is healthy? Or do you think some of it can be healthy? Or do you think it's all bad?
Mm, uh, I don't really think it is healthy because in my country there will be a lot of flies in the open. So maybe some of the flies will get in the food.
Yeah, the ones that you see the flies everywhere and stuff like that, they wouldn't be very hygienic. They wouldn't be very clean. So the food could get dirty for sure. Collect bacteria. Can you think of
Yeah,
any? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
in Pasar, I saw a lot of flies on the food.
Yeah, that's terrible when you go into the meat shop and they're cutting up the pork and the fish and everything, and there's flies everywhere.
I don't want to eat it.
No, I don't want to buy that meat either. Even if I cook it later, still just seems disgusting with all the flies on it.
Mm,
What street food do you think would be healthy? Do you think there's any that would be healthy?
Maybe that is indoor.
It wouldn't be street food then.
Oh yeah. Hmm. I don't know.
I think those kebab sandwiches where they grill everything outside and they put all the fresh vegetables and they have covers that cover the food. I think that would be good, nice and fresh.
Oh yeah, I saw one of those. They covered the food so there won't be flies.
Yeah, flies. And the satay is probably not bad for you. You know, usually
No,
they take them out of the
I
container and
I
barbecue.
don't really I don't really saw some satay thingy with flies.
You have or you haven't?
Haven't.
Haven't. Yeah, usually they're some satay, of course, is not very good. I've had some downtown where it's just lots of fat and everything in there. It's just terrible. And they're so small. But then some of them are nice and big and good and juicy and taste really good. There's lots of good street food for sure. Here, street food is a lot of burgers. Chile has a lot of burgers. They like their beef. Mm. Yeah, maybe I'll have a burger today.
Burger.
Yeah, well, everywhere they sell big burgers, big hamburgers. Pretty good. All right, let's go to our reading comprehension part 2. Strange stories. Yes. What do you think? You think a Yeti would have black hair?
I thought it was white hair.
Yeah, me too. Every picture I've seen of a Yeti is always white. Kind of hides in the snow. Yeah. Never see them. But a bear would be black, especially an Asiatic bear. That's probably what they found.
Asiatic bear.
Asiatic bear, yeah. Asiatic bear is the bear that lives in India and Bangladesh and the jungles. It's a jungle bear. Yeah. And it's black. It has like a white front on him, I think. It's
Yeah.
they're pretty fierce. Yeah. All right. So Fenn's tiger. That's the crazy story about a tiger in England. So Is the Fens the name of a city in England? What is the Fens?
The Fens is like a wet area in the east of England.
Yeah, it's a big area in the east end of England, the countryside, because it says there are villages there and fields and farmers. So it's a big area out in the country. But they say some people believe there's a tiger running around there. Who saw the fen tiger first?
Uh, Several wait, don't John Peacock
No.
or several other people.
No.
William Rooker.
William Rooker is the one who saw him the first. That's right, because he's the one that supposedly filmed him when he pulled out his, what did he say, camera? Because like I said earlier at the beginning of the test, I looked it up on the internet. This William Rooker and the Fens tiger, and I did see a picture. It was a picture, but it looked like a big black cat or black dog. I don't know what. I'm going to take a look here after the test again, see if I can find him. But he said he was the first to film it. But film it, that's 1994. That's when hand phones started becoming popular. I don't know how he would have filmed it, because I remember when I bought my first hand phone in the 90s, and it was just like a Nokia push button. You know, it didn't have cameras and it didn't have video on the hand phones then. At least I don't think they did. So I don't know how he would have filmed it. But it wasn't a film, it was just a picture. And not a very good picture. I'll try to find it after. He says he saw it. You mentioned Joan Peacock. Did Joan Peacock see the fen tiger?
I don't think so, because she only saw the footprint in her garden.
That's right. She took a picture of a footprint of what looks like a big cat. You can see the picture right in there. Now, whether it's real or fake, who knows? But yeah. So
I still think it's fake.
I think it's fake too. I think there would be some farm animals missing if they had a real tiger running around in the fens. And I'm sure they would find it. Since a tiger is not a small animal. I don't think it would be hiding very well. What made her go take pictures in the garden? Why did she go check in the garden?
Because her dog was barking in the night, and when she woke up in the morning, she found those footprints and took a picture.
Yeah,
footprints in the garden.
She went to check it out because her dog was barking at nighttime, telling her that something or someone was out there. That's right. So then we talked about this Eric Shipton, this British explorer who was out climbing in the Himalayas. Who was Eric Shipton climbing with?
Shipton was climbing with several climbers and Sherpas.
What's a Sherpa? Is that a monster?
No.
No?
A Sherpa, a member of Himalayan
Himalayans. Himalayas is the place. Himalayan is the adjective. This is the big, big mountains are all around the northern part of India, Nepal, and between China. The highest mountains in the world. But who are the Sherpas? What is that? Who is it? What do they do?
It's the Himalayan people.
Himalayan people. Okay.
Himalayan.
Himalayan, yeah. Yeah, they're the guides. They're the people you would hire to take you to certain places and certain trips. And they would also help with carrying the gear and stuff because they're all like really used to the mountains. So they're all probably expert climbers. Yeah. So they would be your help. So they were climbing, a group of climbers. He wasn't alone, and they had lots of Sherpas there with him. So it was a lot of people. What happened?
Hmm?
What happened? Did they all die?
No, no.
No.
They saw a line. They saw a line of footprints.
Maybe it was one of the Sherpas.
No,
No. Maybe it was a tiger.
the footprints were 33 kilometers long. How is it?
33 kilometers long.
I mean centimeters.
Oh my God. What is it? Godzilla? Even Godzilla doesn't have a footprint that big. Holy meatballs. They saw a row of footprints. That's right. So what's special about footprints? Maybe it was another hiker.
Because they were too big to be a bare footprint.
Yeah, 33 centimeters would be like that long. Something like that. 33
How
centimeters.
big is the Yeti?
Oh, well, I guess people would probably say he's probably like 9 or 10 feet tall, probably.
What?
It's a lot bigger than a man. A lot bigger, a lot taller, a lot bigger. I think like the Bigfoots, again, it's just people keep saying they see them all the time, but there's zero proof that a Yeti or a Bigfoot ever existed. There's no evidence at all. They've never found a body or anything. And no one, it's amazing with all the hand phones that everybody has now and the cameras and the recording that no one has ever got one on their hand phone of a Yeti or a Bigfoot walking around. They get everything else in the world, but not the Bigfoot or the Yeti. So I don't believe that one either. But yeah, they would be 9, 10 feet tall, probably 3 meters, maybe close to it.
So tall.
They're supposed to be big. Where do the Yetis normally live?
The Yetis normally live in the forest.
Yeah, if you look in the picture, you can see you have the high white mountains with all the snow in it, but then you see below the snow, there's lots of forest at the bottom of the mountains. So it would be a lot of forest and a lot of mountains in the forest. So they would live, if they existed, they would probably live lower down in the forest where they could probably hide and not be noticed. And they got a picture of that big footprint too. It's pretty big. 20 centimeters wide. I wonder how big, I said this with Hannah, how big a polar bear's footprint would be. Because they got huge paws on them. Really, really big. They look as big as an elephant. All right. That's it, Glory. We've done another test. And we're going to go to interest 13 next week. But we're going to do reading tomorrow. Yeah. What do we got to do? Oh, I got to check the reading too. I don't know if I prepared anything for the reading yet. I'll have to double check that today. Peace. So
did Hannah already did the test?
She did it at 7:45, yes.
Oh.
Today is the 25th. That's right. And reading tomorrow at 6. Okay. Yes, she did. So next week, interest 13, but tomorrow, reading. Yes. Okie dokie.
Bye, boy.
Boy. See you tomorrow.